Hi there, my name's Cathy O'Neill and I'm a newly trained advisor, just signed off last week, so very new at this job.
Margaret Newstead, receptionist.
My name's Jackie and I'm a volunteer assessor at Citizens Advice Bureau here in Wokingham. I've recently started training again. Having started my original training back in '95, I worked for Citizens Advice there.
Hello, my name's Ros Croy and I'm Research and Campaign Criminal Market Coordinator for Wokingham District Citizens Advice.
Okay, I'm James, I'm an assessor at Wokingham Citizens Advice.
My name's Tanya Nunn and I own a company called A Bit of Blue Caterers.
I'm Diane and I'm a volunteer advisor at Citizens Advice in Wokingham.
I'm Nikki, I'm the training manager here at Citizens Advice Wokingham.
Yes, I'm Tony Elliott. I'm a volunteer gateway assessor at Wokingham Citizens Advice. Well, I think Citizens Advice is about communities helping each other. We all have times when we've got some difficulties and feel a bit anxious about things. And Citizens Advice helps everyone get access to the knowledge they need to help themselves and for us to help each other. So we all need a helping hand at some times, and Citizens Advice gives that.
It means a great deal. There are a lot of people in this world who need help from no fault of their own and because of their upbringing or how things are in the area where they live regarding employment or housing. Need help with things ranging from debt to relationships to housing, mental health, everything that's in the full catastrophe of living, really. And Citizens Advice can help people so much in doing all of this.
I think Citizens Advice is a really valuable organisation which can help anyone when they're facing any sort of problem in their lives. I've been a volunteer advisor for 4 years now, and it's a really challenging thing to do, but you do get a lot of support from people in the team. It can be really rewarding though, especially when you see the next step that someone hasn't spotted that really helps someone to make a positive impact on their lives. And also when you get a really good success, like someone wins an award and it's backdated through a tribunal.
Right, I'd been sort of scammed for some money and I didn't really know what my rights were, so I went into Wokingham Citizens Advice office and asked for some help, and they were absolutely brilliant, and basically down to the advice that they gave me I managed to get my money back.
Well, having finished work for a very busy company, I decided that I wanted to do something else other than just play golf and travel. And Citizens Advice came up, and it came up because I'd consulted Citizens Advice myself on 2 occasions. Once was in relation to my mother's will, where a solicitor was insisting that they execute the will, and yet Citizens Advice told me I could do that, and suggested I ask for a form of renunciation, which I did, and that saved me a considerable amount of money. And then furthermore, a few weeks later I had a dispute with a kitchen company over some floor tiles, and again Citizens Advice pointed me in the right direction to trading standards, and that issue was resolved satisfactorily. So Citizens Advice was the obvious choice. It gave me a challenging way forward, kept the grey matter going, which was another important aspect when you're aging a bit.
I started volunteering because when I was 10 years of age, my parents were helped by CAB, and now when I think 70 years later, it is still going and it is still helping people with their problems.
I came into doing advice here because I retired just over a year ago, and from a long time working, 44 years in the NHS, where I constantly help people and had feedback and enjoyed my work very much. So last autumn I fell quite ill because I had problems accepting that I was no longer helping anybody. And then my friend suggested I came to help here, so that's what I did. And I've not just benefited myself, but I've benefited clients, and I'm back to where I was, but in a voluntary sector. Some of the clients I see here are mostly people in debt, some severe debt, some less so, some easy to help, some not so easy. But the great thing about the Citizens Advice is their website. It's very easy for me to use and to find a way forward for people to help them, even if they can't help themselves, and they go away feeling that they can find it for themselves and do it, or I can help them fill forms in and help them to do it themselves.
So Nikki, how did you end up working for the Citizens Advice Bureau?
So much like yourself, I didn't know a lot about Citizens Advice when I first started as a volunteer. I thought the work that a lot of the advisors were doing when I was doing observations was amazing, so I really wanted to be part of it. So I volunteered for 5 years, and now I work as a training manager. It's not been a while, but I love seeing all the volunteers, the new volunteers that are coming in, and the enthusiasm and learning about what we do here at Citizens Advice, and then seeing them progress to seeing clients and helping them with exactly what our aims and policies are all about.
Over the last 25 years, I've worked with so many different clients in different jobs, whether in a payroll or unpaid capacity. But there was one time when I was working with social care, and I worked with a very, very vulnerable family who had a whole range of different issues to do with language issues, cultural issues, disability issues. And like with lots of my clients, I always encourage them to use Citizens Advice. In this particular instance, they didn't feel confident about attending, even though I'd made an appointment for them with Wokingham Citizens Advice. So I attended with them and worked very closely with them as a family and with the advisor to really concentrate, although it was a multi-agency situation that involved lots of different agencies. The Advice Bureau really honed in on the benefits issue that the families were trying to deal with, and they were pivotal actually in getting a really good outcome for the family and helping them to move forward in a really positive way.